We close in on Butterbean versus McNeeley, IBA Super Heavyweight title. We continue our coverage from the Mandalay Bay Event Center in Las Vegas. When last we saw Peter McNeeley, he was in the dream fight of his life. An unknown from Medfield, Massachusetts, designated to fight Mike Tyson in his return bout following prison. We turn back the clock to August of '95. We all know how it turned out. McNeeley tried to jump on Tyson, but just 89 seconds in, after receiving a major pummeling, McNeeley's manager, trainer Vinny Vecchione, rushed into the ring to stop the damage. Final result, DQ McNeeley, round 1. While the outcome was academic, Vecchione has since admitted he made a mistake running into the ring and should have let the referee stop the fight on his own. But McNeeley, inactive most of '97 to sort out personal issues, drug and alcohol related. Is Vecchione in there alongside Peter McNeeley? He credits Vecchione with cleaning him up. McNeeley 9-2, 4 knockouts since that fateful night. Vinny Vecchione, there's been a ruling by the Nevada Athletic Commission here. He cannot work the corner, able to walk in and walk out with McNeeley, but can't work the corner or be within 5 feet of him during the fight. So obviously they're still reeling from that wild night in '95. Awaiting the entrance of Butterbean. Supposedly it's going to be an interesting entrance, and there he is. It's interesting already. Taking a page from Prince Nassim Hamed, silhouetted behind a screen. If he punctuates his entrance with a backflip like the Prince, I'm buying dinner.
I'm leaving.
I'm just going to go cover up the hole in the ground.
No round made that I know will withstand that. Yeah, he's the only guy I know that they unhook the ropes to let him in. They don't even hope that he gets him through the ropes. 312 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. You have to go and find a scale to sit on with it. I went into the interview hoping to hate him, and I came out loving the guy because that guy is funny.
Bobby had a bone to pick with him when he said he KO'd Tyson, but he said you'll go away after the fight being a Butterbean fan too.
I'm a fan of the guy. He doesn't take himself too seriously, except to a guy who's made a lifetime of boxing. Boxing has been my life. I take offense because all he really is a professional amateur. He's a 4-round fighter. I'm not sure he can stand up for 10 rounds and actually fight. He's never faced one person that could punch. He's never faced a real fighter yet. Should Peter McNeeley beat him? That'll end it for me.
He's not a fighter. He's a media darling. Size him up. Butterbean, 32, 2 years older than McNeeley. 2-inch height advantage for McNeeley. Butterbean a mere 99 pounds heavier than McNeeley, but down from 323 his last fight 15 days ago to reach even. Key unified rules for the super heavyweight bout scheduled for 4. No standing 8 count. 3 knockdown rule, no, not in effect. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round, and if an accidental headbutt occurs before the end of the fight, it's a no contest. Well, we're set for the introductions from our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we present a much-anticipated super heavyweight showdown brought to you courtesy of Top Rank Incorporated and Showtime Event Television in association with the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino and Budweiser, the undisputed, undefeated king of beers. This bout is sanctioned by the International Boxing Association, President Dean Chance, Supervisor Bob Case, along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The chairman is Dr. Elias Ghanem. Introducing to you our judges at ringside, all from Las Vegas, Nevada. We have Bill Graham, Jerry Roth, and Glenn Trowbridge, with our referee in charge of this bout, Jay Nady. All right, fans, here we go with the battle of the big boys. boxing super heavyweights in the ring. 4 rounds of action scheduled. Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white trunks with black and green trim, fighting out of his home of Medfield, Massachusetts. He weighed in at a ready 212 pounds with a record of 45 wins, 4 losses. He has 34 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing a Hurricane, Peter McNeeley. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red, white, and blue stars and stripes trunks, and fighting out of Jasper, Alabama. He weighed in at 311 pounds. His record stands at 44 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, with 33 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the former Tough Man champion and the current IBA Super Heavyweight champion, introducing the king of the 4-rounders, Butterbean. Once again, a referee in charge, Jay Nady.
You guys have any questions? Get back. We're not going to do it out here. Do you have any questions? Obey my commands.
Where's the belt line, man? Where's the belt line there?
I see the belt line. Stand back. Let's go back to your corner. Touch glove and go to work, and don't tell me I do my job again. Get back. You hear what I said?
Controversy already. Jay Nady screaming at the McNeeley corner. Basically, Butterbean's mindset, walk to the center of the ring, start slugging till somebody falls. His quickest knockout, 18 seconds. And I got to ask you, Ferdy, about McNeeley. 70 days clean from drugs and alcohol. He told us, with your medical background, is this too risky for him to be fighting under these circumstances?
It certainly is. He had a long time where he was under drugs and heavy drugs. Let's go to this.
Butterbean goes right to it. Trying to end it in less than 18 seconds.
You know what? Butterbean thinks he's a big puncher. He weighs 300 pounds. I don't think he's a good puncher for 300 pounds. And we had some words about this. I think he really thinks he's a real fighter. He fights good 4-round fights.
And Butterbean, of course, wants the brawl, the street fight. He wants to lure McNeeley into that kind of a fight. McNeeley's got to stay outside. I know he's an in-your-face fighter, but he's got a box, jab, and move. That's how Mitchell Rose handed Butterbean his only defeat.
The guy who beat Butterbean was 1-6. That should tell you something. Between the two guys, they have 89 wins, and neither of them have fought a live fighter.
This fight has the skill and subtleties of a barroom brawl.
How often art imitates life? Bud Schilberg wrote a book called The Harder They Fall, and that's what this was all about. Building up a fighter, and then he's nothing. Well, there's 2 built-up fighters.
You hear the chants in unison. Butterbean.
I'd be interested to see if McNeeley actually tries to go to the body. It's a big enough target.
McNeeley, who looks a lot thinner than the last time we saw him, 99 pounds lighter than Butterbean. There's an overhand right by Butterbean that connected on the jaw.
And a left to follow it.
It was a nice combination by Butterbean.
Now he goes to the body, swings and misses with the left hook. The fan appeal of this guy in the red, white, blue trunks is very, very palpable.
Steve, he appeals to any guy that can walk out of a bar who's had a couple extra drinks or ate a little too much, didn't diet or train all his life, and can actually come in here and perform at this level.
It's one of those fights you can't up down for a second. Left hook right through the glove of McNeeley.
On top of which he's such an appealing character. He's so funny. He's such a nice guy. There's a lot of electricity in the air tonight, folks. A lot.
And even though he's only fighting 4 rounds, he has some good form. He threw a nice jab, hook off the jab, and he followed with a right uppercut on the inside. He's throwing some nice combinations.
Butterbean takes the insults about his appearance very much in stride, which makes him even that much more likable. Oh, he missed with the right, fires away with a couple of left hooks that connected.
And he's got McNeeley in trouble. Believe me, he's got McNeeley in trouble.
McNeeley is not fighting well at all. He's out on his feet.
Powerful punches by Butterbean, and McNeeley in trouble.
Well, Butterbean was a 10-1 favorite, then a 7-1 favorite, and by fight time, 4.5-1 favorite. obviously somebody knew something, but a little bit of money went on McNeeley.
Oh, a right hand by Butterbean that snapped McNeeley's head back. Another uppercut. It's all Butterbean. McNeeley ready to go, and that's it. Jay Nady steps in and stops the fight just before the bell. It's over in the first round.
If I said sacrificial lamb, would I be overstating the case?
Pretty accurate.
Well, we didn't get any action in 12 rounds, and we got all the action we could stand in one round. So Butterbean continues to win the hearts of the public. This guy's electric. I mean, however foolish he looks and however silly the whole thing is, he still can fight and still can hurt you. He's tough. So, Falstaffian or not, he is here, and he's in to make some paydays.
Every time we see this guy McNeeley, the fight's over in the first round.
Well, at least Vecchione didn't have to stop it this time.
Yeah, it would be against the law this time.
He then had to shoot him on the way in.
Where's that Tyson guy?
It's all over, and Butterbean Esch ups his record of 45-1-1 with 34 KOs.
You know, he was telling me in the interviews that he's going to get a fight with Tyson because the people demand it. Mike Tyson will be the laughingstock of the industry if he actually fought Butterbean.
Yeah, that would be a big surprise if Tyson accepted that fight.
Let's watch him swarm
Butterbean
in
probably,
here.
he pretty much got him. He got him in trouble pretty much at will. Nice combinations. There's an overhand right that misses, and he takes another right hand. There's a left and an overhand right. He's got some fair form, slips inside, throws a right to the body, which is a nice move. And again, Peter McNeeley doesn't really offer up much. It's the first time he really hurts McNeeley. He throws a nice overhand right, misses, comes back with a hook. The hook had a lot of weight in it. The double hook, the second one, is the one that you could see actually made the eyes roll on McNeeley. And in the end of the fight, it was just a matter of McNeeley not doing anything and Butterbean firing. There's a nice uppercut on the inside, a right hook around McNeeley's gloves, smart move. And McNeeley winds up with his back up against the ropes and just gets uppercutted to death practically. That's the third one. A hook, another hook, another right hand, and McNeeley offers up nothing. The referee just says that's enough.
That's what you call overwhelmed by Flab. Overwhelmed. There's nothing he could do but stop that fight. He's right.
Butterbean smothering McNeeley. Once again, the hurricane blows over. Let's get the official word from Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes 59 seconds in round number one. Our referee in charge, Jay Nady, stops the contest. The winner by way of technical knockout, and still the king of the four-rounders, Butterbean.
Butterbean, hearing it from the crowd, continues his reign as a king of the four-rounders.
Did he ever beat the guy that knocked him out?
Mitchell Rose?
Yes.
I don't think they met again.
How did he get the title back?
That would be a good rematch.
From somebody else. Well, Peter McNeeley loses for the second straight time, coming into tonight off the loss to Brian Nielsen of Denmark. He's now 45-5.
And he said if he lost tonight, he'd go get a daytime
That's
job.
right. He'd quit and go to a daytime job.
So
I just heard him asking for a rematch.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what the world wants to see.
He probably thought he was going to move and run, and he stood right in front of him.
I was hoping he'd stand there.
Butterbean all smiles. He used to build mobile homes. Now he has to bring a briefcase to each fight with photos to sign autographs for hundreds of people. Coming up next, our main event. And we're looking live at Johnny Tapia in his dressing room, getting ready for number 2 contender, southpaw Paulie Ayala. This guy has the reputation of taking on all comers. He's about a 5-1 favorite. Some of the so-called experts in the local papers are picking Ayala, though. Undefeated, 48 fights, 25 knockouts, 16th world title fight. It's coming up in a moment. Tapia versus Ayala. Right now, let's go over to Bill Boggs with the super heavyweight.
Here we go.
Bill.
All right, Mr. Butterbean, Mr. Bean. It's going to be here in Vegas, I tell you. Well, listen, we felt the electricity of the crowd, and yet for the boxing pundits, you're like the Rodney Dangerfield of boxing.
Like I said, it wasn't going to be a boxing match, it's going to be a fight, and that's why I give the people their money's worth.
Did you take a big step up tonight, do you think?
I take a big step every time I walk. I'm 300 pounds.
No, we saw some double jabs. You saw some good defense. Where do you want to go? Do you want to stay?
I want Mike Tyson. 4 rounds, 10 rounds, going to be just like this. He's too stupid to run. He'll stand up there and get knocked out.
The pundits say you couldn't last 60 seconds with Mike Tyson.
That's what they say.
Mike Tyson.
One hit's all it takes from a heavyweight like me.
What about defense, though?
hey, I can take a punch as good as anybody. I don't get it as much anymore.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what happened with McNeeley in there tonight. They were saying McNeeley has been essentially a top 10 fighter. This was a step up for you. Did it feel like that? Did it feel like the level of competition was any different than your other 4 rounders?
Yeah, did I step up whenever I have a tough opponent, like 2 weeks ago on ESPN, I stepped up. I step up whoever the guy they put in front of me, I step up to that occasion.
So what are you
champion?
When you go back to the gym, what are you really working on? You got the punching power. What's your plan? Where do you want to be a year from now?
I'm improving my hand speed. I'm improving my boxing skills where I can fight better. I don't want to start boxing. I don't want to jab and run. I'm too big for that. I'm just getting ready for the Eric Morales fight in Tijuana, Mexico for all my Mexican friends. I love you.
All right, Mr. Butterbean, Mr. Bean, the king of the 4-rounders. Will we ever see you fight a 10-rounder?
You know what? If it's not broke, don't fix it. But if they want me to fight 10 rounds, Mike Tyson, anytime.
All right. What about Bobby Chad? Steve, ask him if he'll fight Butterbean.
Anytime.
Back to you, Steve.
All right. Thank you very much, Bill and Butterbean, and a very, very disappointed Peter McNeeley out of Medfield, Mass. Chatting with Ron Borges of the Boston Globe right over there to his right. A quick post-fight interview by Peter McNeeley trying to explain what just happened, surrounded by the Boston press.
The kid was a little better than I expected, so when his confidence got going,